The Dark Knight Returns is overrated. Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns is a DC Elseworlds story which focuses on a 55-year-old Bruce Wayne coming out of retirement to fight crime as Batman for one last time. This, as a result, pits him against newer, brutal criminals such as the Mutant Gang, classic enemies like Two-Face and the Joker, and even a final confrontation with Superman. Miller writes Bruce Wayne as a cynical, bitter old man whose methods have deteriorated so much to the point of using far more violent tactics to fight crime. What's more, Miller makes the effort to place this version of Batman in a Gotham that is rife with social commentary, depicting the news and mass media similarly to the time of the comic's release, giving a notion as to how Batman would have fit into the climate of an 80s America. Except done rather poorly. I'm just gonna say it, this book is very overrated. Dark Knight Returns is often deemed the greatest comic book of all time, along with the likes of Watchmen. But the thing is, it doesn't even come close to having the amount of depth of that book. Miller's political commentary adds absolutely nothing to the story, and just overall feels pointless. Superman assisting America in the Cold War leads absolutely nowhere, and the Joker flying away on those robotic dolls he uses to gas an entire studio audience just feels strange and out of place in a story as gritty as this. And then there's the artwork. While some panels look absolutely incredible, the drawing style mostly feels tacky and unfinished. Comparing it to Dave Gibbons' amazing artwork for Watchmen, for example, doesn't even come close. Some of Miller's writing can also be very distracting, especially with the never-ending voiceover narration, which after a while feels overwhelming and also very unnecessary. Things that work for Sin City just don't belong in a Batman story. In summary, The Dark Knight Returns features some interesting ideas and overall quite a compelling story, but its flaws distract far too much for me to consider it a masterpiece. Plenty will disagree, but that's just my opinion.